Kettle's boiling.
What's that?
So getting it in. So what we're doing now is we're putting the solar panel wires in like a protective cover. Not just to protect it from the weather, but to protect Tandy, who might decide to take a bite. Because she has done that to wires before.
Hey, what?
So Radar and Gita have been rejigging the solar panel system for me over here. We've got the generator hooked up to charge the batteries for when it's overcast. And he's noticed that the wires that I have, because originally, like what I had ordered for this kit was 240 watt panels, but they didn't have any in stock, so they sent 320 watt panels. But that means now that the wires that I got from that go from the battery to the inverter, or from the battery to the I don't know, those wires are too thin, and I need to get thicker wires, because the wires are basically not strong enough for the strength of my solar panels. So I will need to just get a few more things just to make it more efficient at the moment, because I'm not getting full benefit from the solar panels because I've got wires that are too thin. I don't know, does that make sense to you? Electricity and me, and especially solar, no. Tandy, are you being a good guard dog? We're just charging it up now because there's more rain forecast, and you can see the rain is imminent. So no sun to charge today. And I'm just looking at this wall at the back. There are some areas where I need to put in some more grout, but I'm not going to remove the cement from this side. I might whitewash it white for the bathroom. So we've been running the generator for about an hour. How much is it now?
23.9. You need more.
Yeah, definitely. We'll run it longer. No. Right, so today we're building the frame finally for the solar panels. Okay, Julian's busy digging. Actually, it goes a little bit deeper than I thought it would be able to go. But you can hear you hitting the granite over here, eh? That's as much soil. Oh, listen to the granite. It'll be good to get them off the crates. Yeah. But that should be enough to at least keep it from blowing away in the wind, eh?
Literally to ballast the
yeah.
It's not like the place is going really high.
Yeah.
Help them stick to the rock and stop them sliding.
So these are the posts have already been cemented in for the bottom part. We're using our eucalyptus that we chopped down. It's going to be so good to have these solar panels off the ground and done properly. These posts are nice and strong, these eucalyptus ones, eh?
Yeah. Hopefully we last. Right.
So they're going to go on this bottom one and then rest against there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be so good to have them off the ground. And the pipes are all buried now. Oh, pipes, the cable is buried. I can't even think of the right word. Pipes, cable, wires.
Oh, they're in the pipe.
In the pipe. The wires are in the pipe. Tandy's being a guard dog because the shepherd that goes past with his flock, their dogs are on the farm at the moment. I have no way to keep them off because I don't have fences or gates. But Tandy's sitting here keeping guard and watching them. See, my new neighbors have also got an interesting rock. It's like a head with the neck area, and then it comes out. They do look like ancient heads, these rocks. They're busy, I see, getting all the eucalyptus trees chopped down over here. Hey piggies, you want an acorn party? I want a special acorn scavenger hunt. How does that sound? Hey? You fancy the idea of an acorn scavenger hunt? Yeah. Acorn scavenger hunt. Acorns everywhere. Where can you find acorns? Oh, you got to look for them. Can't be a scavenger hunt if you're not searching for them. One would swear you pigs never get any food. As you can see, acorns are starting to germinate, some of them. Even though I've got so many oak trees on the farm, I might plant these anyway. Is it okay if you're on YouTube?
Yes.
Okay.
No problem.
So Sabine has come here to volunteer. Today she's a garden specialist.
Oh no, I'm not.
But
I'm just a passionate gardener.
she's a passionate gardener. She's going to clear around the fruit trees, and I'll bring the pruning shears a little bit later, and then we can prune them as well, maybe. Cut off the dead stuff. Busy. You're doing a fantastic job down here.
You think so?
Yes. I've got to try and think where my pruning shears are. I've got like really nice ones, and I've got to think. There were sticks over there. For some, I can look. Over. Oh, I've only got a few sticks left. Like, that's it.
Bigger ones?
That was the biggest that they had when I bought sticks. Oh, this is, look, just from this rain yesterday, look how full it is. Tandy, you're going to fall in. And if you fall in, I don't know how you're going to get out. Wow. You see how clear this water is, eh? Oh, what are these things swimming in here? Bugs, probably. You see? Something swimming in there.
Sort of insects.
Yeah, I think is it not like water boatmen or something, whether they're called? I'm not sure. But it's very full. Right, so we're going to move these avocados from here because they need more love than they're getting down here.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. So we're just going to let the cement dry before it goes there, but it really looks so much better than resting on crates. So that's fantastic. So the posts have been cemented in, so we've got to let the cement dry. Okay, that's just propping it up at the back. Excellent. So I've brought some fika for my Swedish volunteers. So for those who don't know anything about Sweden, fika is like traditional cake and tea time, I think. It's like, yeah, you have something sweet to eat with a cup of tea or coffee. I think that's fika. I'm beyond excited for this parcel that arrived in the post today. So this is from Jimmy's Sauces in Portugal. So I'll have to tell you a little bit more about that. So one of my favorite barbecue sauces ever is Jimmy's. And you could only get that from South Africa. And so when I went to South Africa for my son's wedding, I brought some back with me. I gave some away as gifts. I kept some for myself. And just before Christmas, I did a barbecue for, the day that we did the floor, put the floor in. And in the video, I said, oh, I'm absolutely devastated. I'm coming to the last of my Jimmy's sauce. So somebody watched my video, Manny De Silva, and he contacted me and he said that Jimmy's Sauces, they're now making Jimmy's Sauces in Portugal, which will be able to go throughout the EU. And he sent me some bottles of Jimmy's sauce. So I am absolutely ecstatic that I'm going to be able to get them in Portugal. And if you haven't tried Jimmy's yet, I recommend that you do. And this is Manny's card with his contact details, and I'll put it in the I'll put some links for this below as well. But for any South Africans in Portugal who know Jimmy's Sauces, and anybody else from anywhere in the world who love great barbecue sauce, Jimmy's is now available in Portugal. So there you go. Thank you so much, Manny, for the steakhouse sauces that you sent me. You have made my day.
De får man gå på nätet, men det spelar ingen roll.
Okay, so I'm going to just
Just be here and do like
untangle it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I will do it properly. I promise you, I'll do it properly. What are you doing? Are you the like Mufasa? Or are you Simba from the Lion King? Are you on Pride Rock? Tandy, you're on Pride Rock. So I've just covered this as an extra bit of protection and insulation. We're going to extend onto this to make it bigger for the pigs now. Just using the tensioners on the fence. All the fruit trees have been weeded underneath them, fresh compost put there and pruned, and this was all done by Sabrina from Germany. We came to volunteer and help yesterday. Solar panels now on a proper frame and raised off the ground. The moment of truth. Is it good?
It's over the critical part.
Oh, that is brilliant news. Yeah, excellent. Right, we've taken away this electric fence and we've fixed up the other area across, and we're going to see if we can move these pigs. Okay, so the pigs followed the bucket. 5 pigs. This is the old pen. We have put the electric fencing up, and we will open up that gate is wired as well there. So we'll open that gate tomorrow, and so we'll just keep them contained in this with the fence tonight, and then tomorrow morning we'll open so they can get to the new part of the pen. But their house is built perfect. Tandy's big day, going to get her microchip at the vet. Are you excited, Tandy? You don't look very excited. Another beautiful morning on Bella Pedra. Little bit of frost overnight, but not too major. I don't seem to get major frost over here, just a little bit. But look at my amazing solar panel frames. I'm so happy with that. So this area, just putting the avocado trees in front of the kitchen, there's no frost over here I can see. So this definitely is protecting them from the wind. They're able to get full sun and they're not getting frost. So I think they should recover from that little bit of frost burn that some of them got that caused them to dry up their leaves like that. So cold last night, the pigs' pond is iced up solidly. They slept nicely in their new house. They're ready for feeding. Maybe I must feed them quickly before you otherwise they're going to think you've got food. Right, so we've got this fence. You see, they only poop on the perimeter. So I hold the handle and then just hook it on there.
Yeah, forever.
Okay. Brilliant.
Because now it's no power in them.
Yeah. Okay, and then,
No
but
problem.
as soon as I hook them over there, then they'll get the power.
Yep.
Okay, and then that's at night I can keep them in. So of course they're pooping right where I'm going to have to stand. They'll need to poop somewhere else. But yeah, we'll see how this fencing goes. They'll go there, I'm sure, once they've finished eating. So this is also frozen over today. So Cocoa Pop and Oreo seem to have stopped growing now. I think this is as high as they're going to get. Mallow Puff and Tim Tam still have a bit of growing to do, but they do seem to be a little bit smaller than I think Cocoa Pop and Oreo were at this age. Albert Icebine is growing really, he's going to be much bigger than all of them. He's already actually, I think, a bit, yeah, he's almost taller than Oreo and Cocoa Pop. But I think they're enjoying like the grass and that over here. So at night I'll be closing them in this pen, and during the day they can go out and graze. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. Cocoa Pop walked right through that electric fence. The others are still in, thank God. So we're gonna try and tempt her with melon. There's just too many acorns to tempt her with a feed bucket. So it took a while, but we managed to get Cocoa Pop in. Eventually the melon worked, but all the acorns and the olives on the ground, it's just too much temptation, and she wasn't that inclined to follow the bucket like she normally does. We have put that electric gate up over there again. Yeah, I'm thinking that we might have put the electric wire a bit high. I think she just walked right through it. I don't know. So what we're going to do is just keep them in for a few days, let them get a couple of shocks. I'm a little bit worried because I've seen them touch the electric fence here with their ears and they don't seem to have got a shock. But we've just tested it, and it's putting out quite a serious charge, like about 400 or something like that. So I don't know. Maybe they've become immune to shocks. Who knows? But I'm just keeping an eye on Cocoa Pop here because she's the escape artist. Oreo will follow her. Luckily he didn't this time because, oh, man, it was quite exhausting trying to get her back in. But we'll have to just keep them in here for a couple of days. Let them get used to getting shocked again. Standing here washing dishes. Who would think this could be bliss? But because I'm looking out at my avocados and have that big oak tree there, how cool is this? It makes washing dishes a pleasure. There's this crazy dog going. More sticks. Yes, I'm watching you. Keeping guard on her pigs. So quite a few of you have asked for me to give like a little walkthrough through my solar power system. I have got a link to the company I bought it from in the description below. I paid, at the time, I paid 1,499 euros, and that was with free shipping. When I went on their site today now to make this video, the prices seem to have gone up quite a bit since then. The other thing is that I didn't get any cables or anything with it. I got the 4 panels, 4 batteries and a hybrid inverter. And originally I was supposed to get 4 240 watt panels, but they contacted me and they said they didn't have any more 240 watt panels in stock, so they sent me 320 watt panels instead. So I have 4 320 watt panels. Yeah, so that's what I can tell you about the panels. So the inverter is in the electric box there. It's a hybrid inverter, and I have got 4 lead acid batteries. We have connected the generator so that I can, if it's overcast for a few days, I can run the generator and it'll run straight into charging up batteries and powering things. So the batteries, well, all the specifications for all of these things is I've taken a screenshot of it, so I will share it with you because I can't tell you what it is offhand. It's so nice to stand here and see these pigs. We just, yeah, after this morning's excitement with Coco Pop just walking straight through that other electric fence, just going to keep them in here for a couple of days and then try let them into the other electrified area. I need to have someone here just in case Coco Pop makes a break through the fence again.
People say I need to get a little action. People say my love life is fiction.
So living off grid and having your power come from solar panels, it's not moonlight and roses, let me tell you that. We had a bit of a scare this week, and that is that the batteries with the rain and charging up some things that shouldn't be charged on a solar power system meant that the batteries went really, really low. So as soon as you hear the beeping, you know that you got to either turn it off or run the generator. You can't keep charging something when the beeping is going, because then your batteries get down so low and you might end up losing your batteries. So it took a couple of days of running the generator for like 9 hours and getting a little bit of sun again after those 2 days of rain and running the batteries down to very, very, very low. Yeah, as I said, we nearly lost the batteries. It was touch and go. But hopefully we've managed, with using an extra charger, we've managed to charge the batteries up to an acceptable level where we'll be able to continue to maintain them if we don't abuse the system in winter. So when I bought it in the ad, it does tell you can run a washing machine, a microwave for 15 minutes. You can have 2 TVs, your lights on, a fridge, a freezer, and be charging up your various devices. But if you do all of that kind of thing at the same time, or if the batteries are a bit low because it's been raining or overcast for a bit, and you try and charge a Jackery, it is just gonna suck all the life out of those batteries. So I think maybe in summer you can run all those things, but I think in winter you've got to be quite careful. All her toys, and this is one of the favorite things, is this plastic flower pot. Hey Tandy, you love this. This is your favorite. So what I can understand from Radar is that if you've got like I can never remember now if it's amps or watts or but if you've got 1,000, could be watts. If you've got 1,000, you only want to use 500, and then of the 500, you can actually only use 250, and the inverter is going to be using about 50-60 of that, and your fridge is going to be using 50, so that doesn't leave you with that much left. That's what he explained to me. Maybe it makes sense to you. It did sort of make sense to me because he was doing little drawings while he was doing it. But I just know that in winter I have to be careful, and that's for me, that's all I need to know about the solar. A huge thank you to Radar and Geta for all the help this past week. A big thank you to Sabrine, who came and spent a day helping in the garden and pruning the fruit trees and leaving me some seeds, some more seeds. Thank you to Matthias, who popped in to visit and dropped off some gifts from the Netherlands. So I've got some delicious Gouda cheese, and he's dropped off some gifts for me to give some of the other Portuguese YouTubers as well. And also to Mike and Angela, who popped in as well to visit, and Leonardo and Dorothea. So it's always nice when subscribers pop by and come to say hello. So thank you so much for your support. Time to start sorting out seeds. I've got quite a lot here, and I've got a lot for Christmas. So if you can hit the like button, subscribe, comment below, that'll be great. Buy me a coffee will be even better. And keep safe, keep sane, and I'll see you on the next video.